It's your start 'em and sit 'em tight ends for week 3. Let's start off with Brock Bowers. Boy, I was wrong about him last week. Had another double-digit performance. You know he's the only tight end to score double digits in the first 2 weeks. He's got a great matchup against the Panthers in Sin City. And start Kyle Pitts. And I know he had a 5-point stinker last week against the Eagles, but the good news is that he played 44 snaps, and he's going to be in most fantasy lineups this week based on the matchup against the Chiefs. In their first 2 games, they've given up big stat lines to Isaiah Likely and Mike Gesicki. Speaking of Isaiah Likely, I am sitting him against my beloved Dallas Cowboys last week. He came crashing back down to earth, 4.6 fantasy points after having a huge game in the opener, and the rotation was also much more in favor of Mark Andrews, so keep that in mind. The Cowboys defense has allowed the 5th fewest points to tight ends since last year, and I'm also going to keep Cole Kmet on the bench. Now, it's good news that he had more snaps, 54 in fact, last week, but he still only had 4 catches for 27 yards. He's got the Colts this week. They haven't allowed a touchdown to a tight end since last year. For all of your fantasy football advice, make sure you subscribe and like Fantasy Dirt with Lindsey Rhodes and I.